my name is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out how the person on your mind truly feels about you. So we are going to be getting into all of those details, and we are going to be being as blunt as possible. So if you want the honest to God truth as to how your person feels about you, then this is going to be the reading for you today. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today. So for group number 1, we have this gorgeous amethyst crystal coming through. For group number 2, we have this crystal geode. And last but not least, for group number 3, we have this clear quartz coming through as well. Can y'all see how beautiful that is? Hopefully y'all can. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about the person that is on your mind, the person whose feelings you want to know all about in regards to you. And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever crystal your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one crystal here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today. Okay? Hello, group 1. So if you felt called to this amethyst crystal today, then hey, hello, how are you? Welcome to this reading. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader. So let's go ahead and get right into this, okay? Let's find out how your person on your mind is feeling about you. Spirit, can we get the honest to God truth here? Please be as blunt as possible with us. How does the person on group 1's mind feel about them? Please give us some messages, please. How do they feel about them? I heard princess and the frog, and so I don't know if your person is the frog in this scenario or if they're the princess, okay? If they are the frog in this scenario, then I definitely think that they are looking at you as though you're this incredible princess, and they just feel like you are too good for them, and they may be feeling as though they don't have a chance with you. Now, if this is in reverse, if you are the frog to them and they are the princess, then there is this energy here where they might be looking at you as though you are just really different than them, because obviously a frog is a different species from a princess, from a human being, and so they may be thinking that you guys just have really big opposing differences between you guys. Maybe you guys both come from different backgrounds, or maybe you guys come from different religions or even races or something like that. But at the end of the day, there is this energy here where they might be thinking, for some of you guys, that y'all just have a lot of differences between you guys. But let's see what else wants to come through here. Definitely take what resonates, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest alone. Let's see what wants to come through. Alrighty. So how is the person on your mind honestly feeling about you? Okay, we have the Hermit card coming through. There is this energy where they look at you and they see you as someone who is a bit of a loner, or maybe they just see you as someone who likes to be by yourself a lot. And I think that they feel as though you are just very independent, and that is something that definitely sets you apart from other people here. Yeah, look at that. We have the 9 of Cups coming through. I want you guys to look at these cards here, actually. So, with the Hermit card coming through, you can see that she's literally by herself, and she has her eyes closed, and she's just enjoying her own company. And then we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups coming through. And again, she has her eyes closed and she looks like she is enjoying her own company as well. She looks like she's just completely happy and satisfied with where she is. And so there is this energy here where your person, they feel like you are someone who may not be interested in being with anyone right now. There is this energy here where they look at you and whenever they see you, you just look like you're happy all on your own. And so they feel like you may not have any time for them, or they feel like you may not want to hang out with them. And so that's very interesting. That's very interesting to see. Again, they just feel like maybe there's something between you guys that's pulling you guys apart. And a lot of that does have to do with the fact that they just feel like you may not even be interested in them, or they feel like you may not be interested in really speaking to anyone at this moment, because you just seem like you just like being by yourself. And so that's very interesting to see here. It's almost like they feel like they are a bird in the background of your life, if that makes any sense. They feel like they are outside looking in on you, and they feel like there's something, just some type of impenetrable something keeping you guys apart. Because if you look at this girl here with the Hermit card, she's by herself, and then there's a bird in the trees here, and the bird looks as though it's watching her. But at the end of the day, there's a distance between them. The bird is up there, she's down there, and it just gives me the idea that they're never really gonna come together, right? And so again, this can go back to the scenario that we were talking about earlier, the Princess and the Frog scenario. So if they see themselves as the person who's the frog here, and they feel like they're not good enough for you, they see you as this princess. I think the reason why you are this princess to them is because of the fact that I feel like you seem like someone who portrays a lot of confidence. You seem like someone who is happy in your own skin. You walk as though you are royalty. You just, again, seem very confident. And that confidence, that purpose that you seem to have, the way that you carry yourself, it just doesn't seem like you want anyone to hang out with you or be around you. And it's not that you have this like egotism. They don't feel like you're egotistical or anything, and that you feel like you're too good for people. They just feel like they're not good enough for you. So yeah, they feel like if they were to go up to you, that maybe you wouldn't want to talk to them or hang out with them. So that's very interesting to see. Okay. And then last but not least, we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, look at that. They are definitely feeling very confused about you. The Nine of Swords talks about someone who stays up late at night thinking about the worst thing that could happen, and they literally are so filled with doubt and worry that they cannot go to sleep. They can't get a good night's sleep. And so I think that this person thinks about you a lot. They have a lot of feelings for you, but I think that most of those feelings are not great feelings, and the way that they're just very confused about you. I think that there is this energy here where they want to bridge this gap between you and them, but at the end of the day, they just feel like there's too much keeping you guys apart. And if this person who you're asking about is more like the frog, or excuse me, is more like the princess in this scenario, and you're the frog, again, like I said before, they are two different species, and they are two different entities, right? And so again, this person may just be feeling like you are very different from them, and even if they were to try to go up to you and talk to you, they wouldn't even know where to begin. They wouldn't even know what to talk about. So it's like they stay up late at night thinking about the best thing to say to you, thinking about how they would plan to talk to you and interact with you, but they don't even know where to begin. They're just so nervous and confused when it comes to you. They don't know what to do. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing seeing so far with the Hermit energy coming through, that does talk about the Virgo sign. So your person who you are asking about could be a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo. Just take it as it resonates. But let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So Spirit, can we get some messages here? How does the person on their mind truly feel about them? Can we get some blunt messages? So we had a big chunk of cards coming through right here. We're just going to take the card that was looking at us and put the other one back in the deck. Now we did have this card right here coming through, and I think we're going to take that too. Alrighty, let's see what wants to come through with this deck. This is our love deck, so let's see what wants to make an appearance here. For group 1, the person on their mind, how are they feeling about them? How are they truly feeling about them, Spirit? Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let's get a message here. Okay, 2 cards were kind of stuck together. We're just going to take the one that was in the front, put the other one back in the deck. And then let's get one more card here. Spirit, for group 1, how does group 1's person on their mind feel about them? Can we get some honest to God messages, please? How do they feel about them? Alrighty, let's take a look at these cards. Just give me a minute, please, to set these out. Okay, you guys. So, first of all, we have commemoration coming through, which again, whenever I think of commemoration, that makes me thinking about the past and thinking about moments and memories in the past. And so I definitely think that this is again representing how your person on your mind, they are constantly thinking about you. And I feel like whatever interaction you've ever had, if you've had any interaction with them, it's constantly on replay within this person's mind. You're always there. You're never far from their thoughts. So definitely know that they're always thinking about you and recalling moments with you. And even if you guys have never really talked to each other or even interacted, they just always recall their memories of just looking at you from afar. Because I do think that they watch you a lot. Or if you guys are not in the same room a lot, maybe they look at your social media and they stalk you a lot on there. So they may replay videos or look at old posts of yours from the past on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, whatever it is that you like to interact on. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm seeing here that's coming through. There is this beautiful side to you, honestly. We have the athlete card coming through, and I think that, first of all, the athlete talks about someone who's very strong, right? And so I think that this is representing how they do have very strong feelings for you. Whatever it is they feel about you, it's very strong. And I honestly think that whenever it comes to you, their feelings are like 10 times strong. Everything they feel for you is like 10 times stronger than what they feel for other people. And that's good and bad emotions. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Let me explain that better. So I think if they have any amount of anxiety when it comes to you, their anxiety is tenfold whenever they're thinking about you. It's like a weight on their chest. If the feelings that they have for you are feelings of attraction, then it's like 10 times, tenfold that attraction, right? It's very intense. If they get nervous around you, 10 times the nerves, baby. So yeah, everything they feel for you, it's very, very, very intense and very heightened compared to the feelings they have for other people. So that's an interesting mix. And at the end of the day, what I thought was very beautiful about this card is this talks about someone who is able to transcend any type of handicaps, any type of harder moments, any type of anything going against them. They can transcend it all. They just have a strong sense of will. They are courageous, they are bold, and they don't back down. And I think that they feel like you are all of those things. They see you as someone who just does not give up at all. You are a fighter. and they really deeply admire that about you, and they find that to be very beautiful. So that's another message coming through. I feel like they feel as though they have a lot to learn from you, because we do have the student card coming through, and that makes so much sense, because like I was saying, like I've been saying, so I've said it so many times, if they are the princess in this scenario and you're the frog, like I said, they feel like you guys have a lot of differences, and they don't know where to even begin when it comes to trying to talk to you, trying to bridge the gap of these differences or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think that they're willing to learn from you. They're willing to learn about y'all's differences, to try to be able to create something with you here. They are interested in getting to know you better. They're interested in opening up to you, and they're hoping that you would open up to them as well. And I think that that's very lovely to see here. That's very beautiful. I really like that. And if they are the frog in this scenario and you're the princess, the message is it's the same. They just feel like they have a lot to learn from you, and they want to learn from you. They want to get to know you better, and I think that that's very cute. We have make the effort coming through, and it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I think that makes a lot of sense, because I honestly think that your person is doing a whole lot of nothing right now when it comes to you. I think that they feel very stuck right now. They feel like they don't know what to do to try to bridge this gap between you guys. They don't know how to catch your eye or how to just talk to you. They don't even know the first thing to do. And so there is this energy here where they want to try to do something. They want to try to bridge this distance between you guys, but they don't know where to begin. And we have unfinished business coming through, and so they constantly see you as someone who is unfinished business. They see you as someone who they want to talk to. They want to bridge this gap. They want to get to know you better, and not doing those things is something that plagues them. It's something that haunts them. I mean, if you look at this, it literally says haunted house, and it's like you are this haunted house to them. You are this haunted house. They're constantly thinking about you, thinking about all the moments they've shared with you, or even the moments they haven't shared with you, and they're thinking about the moments they could share with you in the future if they were brave enough to go after you and to talk to you, right? And then again, they also feel like even if they were to try to talk to you, even if they were to try to make this effort, they feel like maybe you wouldn't be interested in them. Because if you look at this picture, this little boy here, it's such a cute picture, but this little boy is like reaching out to her, giving her a kiss, and she's just standing there. She's like, yeah, I know I'm hot. I know I'm sexy. And again, like I was saying before, they feel like you're very confident. I think that they look at you as someone who has a lot of respect for yourself. You have a lot of love for yourself. And so I just think that they feel like if they were to try to talk to you, that you wouldn't be interested in them at all. They feel like you're very uninterested in dating or in getting to know someone better. And so they just think, why should I even try? But at the end of the day, the thought of not doing anything, not going up to you, plagues them even more. It's something that makes them feel so annoyed. Like, they're annoyed with themselves because they want to make the first move here, but they're just nervous. They don't know what to do. And that fear of messing up and doing something wrong when it comes to talking to you is something that is definitely keeping them back right now. Now, will they overcome this? I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully they will. I know they want to, but that remains to be seen. Just know that right now they do want to talk to you. They want to bridge this gap. Again, they just don't know where to start. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, Group 2. So, if you chose this lovely crystal geode today, then hey, hello. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So, I'm going to go ahead and just place this off right here to the side, and let's start shuffling through your cards. So, think about your person, Group 2. Let's think about your person and let's start shuffling through these cards. So, Spirit, we are asking the question, what does Group 2's person, the person on their mind, what do they truly feel when it comes to them? How do they feel about them? Please be completely honest with us. Tell us how the person on their mind feels about them. Can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages? Let's see what wants to come through here. Okay, interesting. How do they feel about you? With the Temperance card coming through. We'll talk about that more in a second. Let's see what else wants to come through. For Group 2, Spirit, how does their person feel? How does their person feel about my Group 2 folks? Let's talk about these cards. Wow. You guys, these are lovely cards. I love this. So first of all, like I said before, we have the Temperance card coming through. I believe Temperance does talk about Sagittarius energy, so you could be a Sagittarius. The person on your mind could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. We have the Four of Wands coming through. And then last but not least, we have the Ace of Wands. So first of all, we have to talk about the Ace of Wands because this is a lovely card. How does your person feel about you? They feel like you are super attractive. They definitely have some more than friendly feelings for you. They are definitely interested in you. They have sexual feelings for you. You are all that in a bag of chips, Group 1. And I think that if you are someone who is more masculine here, if you have a penis, I definitely think that the person who you're asking about thinks about that. And they feel like you probably have a big D. You may just give off big D energy, I don't know, but they feel like you've got something between your legs there that is definitely nice. It might be porn star quality. But if you are more feminine, then I think that you've got some sexy curves going on. You've got some nice boobs. And even if you're someone who has smaller boobs, I definitely think that this person on your mind loves the heck out of them. They have a hard time keeping their eyes off of them. And even if they're on the smaller side, they could definitely be perky. I think that you work them really well. So yeah, I just think that your person, they love your body. They love it. Like, they want to touch it. Whenever they are in the same room as you, they can't stop looking at you. I mean, look at this chick here. She is looking at this wand. Her eyes are super wide. Her hands are spread apart. And it's almost like this person doesn't even know what to do whenever they are in the presence of this wand here, right? This wand is just so mystical and amazing and incredible. And so that is how they feel about you. They don't even know what to do with themselves. I think that whenever they are around you, they become a very awkward human being. They just, again, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to act like cool and relax because they are not relaxed whenever they are around you. They are just super strung up. I think that they have a lot of tension and within themselves because they are, again, just so hot. They feel like you're so hot and they just don't know what to do. They don't know how to act cool. I think that they immediately act really weird around you. They probably start maybe rambling or they say something silly. Yeah, they just don't know what to do whenever they're around you. They don't know what to do. And they're just a ball of nerves whenever they are in your presence. But it's because, again, you're just so hot to them. You're so attractive. You're all that in a bag of chips. And yeah, they just want to put their hands on you. They want to put their hands on you, group 2. Now, we also have the Temperance card coming through. Ooh, excuse me. I think that whenever they look at you, they see you as someone who is very relaxed, very chill. You're very chill and a very relaxed person. Because if you look at this girl, she's literally like sitting here. She's doing yoga, right? And she looks like cool, calm, and collected. She looks like she's got everything under control. And so I definitely think that they admire the way that you carry yourself. I think that they feel like you are someone who is just always, again, so cool, calm, and collected. You're as cool as a cucumber. And they love how you don't really let anything get to you. They really like that about you, that quality. And you also seem like someone who is just very healthy overall in every sense of the word. They feel like you are someone who eats well. They feel like you are someone who exercises. They feel like you have a good work and social life type of balance going on. They just feel like you have everything under control. You're just at a really good place in your life, and they definitely find that to be very attractive. So not only are you really hot to them, you're just very attractive, but you're also someone who just has a lot of things going for you. And so it's like you're the whole package here. And at the end of the day, I think that they love talking to you, group 1. They love hanging out with you, because we have the 4 of Wands coming through, and this talks about literally celebrating with people, having fun, hanging out at your house, hanging out, going out and hanging out. This just talks about someone who you love to hang out with. And so I do think for a lot of you guys, this person who you're asking about is someone who you know and who you hang out with on a regular basis. This could be someone who you work with. But I do think for most of you guys, this is someone who you are just friends with. You may have known each other for a really long time. This could be someone who you've known since high school, or maybe you met them in college. I don't know, but I feel like you've known them for quite some time, okay? I think that if you don't work with them, maybe you have mutual friends together. I definitely think you've hung out with this person, and you guys have been in physical proximity with each other several times. And at the end of the day, their feelings for you is that they just want to talk to you all the time. I think that you are someone who they enjoy hanging out with. So not only do they want to be with you in the physical sense of the word, not only do they wish that they could sleep with you, but they genuinely just want to talk to you. They see you as someone who could be a really good friend to them, and I think that they're definitely hoping for more. They want to be more than friends with you. But at the end of the day, I think that if they could only ever be friends with you, they would take that, because they do genuinely like you as a person. They look up to you as a person, and they just want to be around you. And I think that that's really, really sweet. But yeah, I definitely think they want to date you for sure. They want to date the heck out of you, okay? So, yeah, you guys. I think for a lot of you, you have known this person for a long time. And for those of you, for some of you, if this person is new who you're asking about, if this person is completely new and you don't share a past with them, then it could be that you might remind them of somebody from the past, or it could be that you feel like someone who they've known forever, okay? But yeah, again, I think for a lot of you guys, you've known this person, and maybe for others of you, you've known this person for some time. You knew them whenever you guys were young, and maybe you guys were separated for a long time, but now you guys have reacquainted with each other because of mutual friends, or maybe you got a job working together or something like that. But you guys have like been reacquainted, and they definitely are just very attracted to you, and they like what they see. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm seeing so far. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, okay? Guys, I know I'm saying a lot of different messages here, but it's just because I'm reading for a big group of people. So I want to make sure that I am really reaching out to everyone and giving people different scenarios, because it's going to be different for every single one of you guys that find yourself here at this reading today. Again, I'm just reading for a lot of people, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? But let's see what wants to come through here for group 2. How does group 2 truly feel, or group 2's person, how does group 2's person, the person on their mind, truly feel about them? Please give us some blunt messages, please. Please give us some blunt messages. Okay, that card I think wants to come through. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, you guys. We have Goddess coming through. What was I saying? You are just perfect to them. It literally says right here, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So yeah, they definitely have some sensual feelings for you. They look at you and they see you as someone who is so sexy. And yeah, they have some sexual feelings for you big time. We have sweet temptation coming through. So yeah, you tempt them so much. They, again, like I was saying before, I think that whenever they are around you, they don't know what to do with their hands, and it's because they want to touch you. When they are around you, they want to touch you so bad. They want to put their hands on you and just feel you all freaking up. But obviously that's not that's not normal. That's like creepy behavior, pervy behavior if they were to actually do that. So yeah, they're trying to keep themselves away from you, because I think that they just feel such a strong pull to you. They want to touch you so bad. And so I do think when you're around them, they are probably a little weird. They probably are kind of awkward whenever they are around you, because at the end of the day, they're trying so hard to not touch you that it's almost like they don't even think about what they're saying. They're just trying to make sure they don't touch you and be weird. And in the process, they might end up saying some silly things as well, because they're not really thinking straight. They're thinking with their hormones, right? We also have keep an open mind coming through, and it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's interesting. Maybe this person, if this is someone who you've known from the past and you've recently become reacquainted with them, maybe they never thought that they would ever have feelings like this for you. Maybe they never thought that they would see you in this way. You know, like I said before, we have temperance coming through, and this does talk about being very healthy. This could even talk about turning a new leaf. Maybe you've recently lost a lot of weight. Maybe you've gone through some type of physical transformation, and so maybe this person all of a sudden is like suddenly having these feelings for you. They've been reacquainted with you and you look completely different to how you used to look, or something like that. This could even talk about how if you have known this person and you guys have been friends for a long time, again, you could have gone through this recent transformation, and now all of a sudden they are not seeing you as a friend anymore. They are seeing you in a more romantic way. So yeah, I just think that these feelings for you are very sudden and very unexpected, and they never thought that they would feel this way, but now they do, and they don't know how to process that. They don't know what to do. So that's interesting. And last but not least, we have play coming through. Yeah, they want to play with you. They want to touch you. I definitely think that they're always thinking about what they would do to you if they were to get their hands on you. This person is constantly thinking about sexual things when it comes to you. They just want to be on you. They are like a bunny in heat whenever they think about you, you guys, whenever they're around you. So yeah, that's what I am seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful and fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this crystal quartz today, then hey, hello, my name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So let's go ahead and get straight into this, shall we? So we are asking the question, how does the person on your mind truly feel about you? Spirit, can we get some blunt as F messages, please? Please tell us exactly how they feel about them, and don't leave anything behind. Just tell us exactly how this person is feeling about them. So let's get some messages, please. For group 3, how is the person on their mind feeling about them at the moment? For group 3, can we get some messages, please? Let's see. Oh, what wants to come through? That card definitely wanted to make an appearance. And there we go. Okay. How are they feeling about you? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords for the back of the deck energy. That's interesting. They definitely, there's something sneaky here coming through. Very interesting. Let's see what else wants to come through before we talk about these cards. Okay, so we have the Emperor making an appearance today. That does talk about Aries energy. So you could be an Aries. The person on your mind could be an Aries. We have the 8 of Swords coming through. And we also have the 5 of Swords. Okay, so just give me a second while I really take this message in. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, so I definitely think that they see you as someone who is a boss. They see you as someone who is very successful. They see you as someone who is just in a whole other league than them. And so because of that, because you are on this whole other level, they feel like you are someone who could potentially hurt them a lot. They feel like you are someone who could really just play around with them. I think that they don't really trust you, if I'm being honest here, because with the 7 of Swords, that does talk about dishonesty. That talks about someone kind of sneaking around on you. And so there is this energy here where because you are just on a whole other level, because you are this leader, this amazing person, they feel like you are someone who could seriously hurt them, especially in the way of love. I think that they look at you as someone who has a lot of options, and they may feel like there's a lot of people that are just there that are willing to be with you at a drop of a hat. And so I think because of that, they feel like if they were to maybe date you, if they were to try to be with you beyond friendship, that you could definitely end up hurting them and betraying them and sleeping around on them. Now, this could be coming from the fact that I just feel like this person has a lot of insecurities. They have a lot of doubts on their own, because we have the 8 of Swords coming through, and this talks about having an uncontrollable sense of insecurity. And I just think that at the end of the day, this person who you're asking about, they have a lot of work that they need to be done. And this work that I'm talking about is just inner work. They have a lot of shadow work. I don't know if maybe they were betrayed in the past. I'm definitely getting the vibe that they could have been hurt by someone before. Someone could have betrayed them. Someone could have cheated on them. And it's definitely something that weighs on them, because after the 7 of Swords, we have the 10 of Wands. And that talks about having the weight of the world on your shoulders. And I think that this person is holding a lot of their past on their shoulders. And I think that they had to walk away from someone before. We have the 8 of Cups coming through after that, and that talks about walking away from something that you never wanted to leave behind, but you had to. You felt like you had to. And so, yeah, I definitely think this person was hurt. They were betrayed. They were cheated on. Now, they could have even been hurt when it comes to family, okay, or when it comes to friends. This doesn't have to talk about a romantic situation here. They could have had a family member completely betray their trust and hurt them. They could have had a friend just end up doing a 180 and start bullying them and being really rude to them and backstabbing them. And so at the end of the day, something here from their past has really caused them to really just be very insecure and untrusting when it comes to them talking to new people and interacting with others. And so whether or not this person has romantic feelings for you or not, I just don't think that they trust you at the end of the day, and it's because of the fact that things happened to them in the past that they couldn't control, and it still definitely weighs on them today. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'm seeing so far. At the end of the day, they just feel like you could really hurt them, and so I don't know if this, I definitely don't see this person like going out of their way to hang out with you or to talk to you, because it's almost like they would rather you stay here and they be here in their corner. They would rather not talk to you because they're afraid of opening up to you. They're afraid of getting to know you more and starting to trust you, and then have you rip that trust out from under them by betraying them in some type of way, okay? So that's what I'm seeing so far. Let's see what else wants to come through for my group 3 folks here, Spirit. What is coming through? Okay. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, so I love this. We have the Monk/Nun card coming through. When this makes an appearance, this makes me think about faith. This makes me think about trust, trusting in the divine, trusting that everything is going to be okay, just having faith. But when it comes to your person, this person who you're asking about, I think this message is the exact opposite. The message that Spirit is trying to get through is that they don't have that faith. They have an extreme lack of faith. Yeah, I mean, literally, look at this. Okay, for the shadow attributes here, there's the shadow attributes right here. I'm going to read it to you. It says a negative judgment of the physical world. So yeah, this person, I think that they look at everyone and they doubt everyone, okay? They don't trust a soul. Besides for maybe the people who they have known all their lives, or the few people who they let in, they don't trust anyone, okay? They look at everyone with a, with a raised eyebrow. That's how they look at people. They question everyone, okay? We have finances and career coming through, so you could know this person through your job here, okay? And if that is true, then definitely take it as a sign that you're in the right reading today. Now, this could also be talking about how maybe you are in a different, like, financial bracket than them. This person who you're asking about, they just may not be at your level yet. Maybe you're making more money than them, and that could also be something that's causing them to just feel insecure about. Maybe if you work with this person, you could have a higher, what's it called? Like a higher status than them at the job. Maybe you are like the manager. You could even be a boss or something, because the Emperor does talk about being a leader, being a boss. And so, yeah, you could be this person's boss or something. So that could also be coming through here. But let's see what else wants to come through. At the end of the day, I just feel like your person feels like there is a definite power dynamic between you guys, and you have more power than them. They feel like they are on the lower end of power, of the power scale. We also have feeling stuck. So yeah, how do they feel about you? They feel very stuck. They don't want to make a move towards you. They don't want to talk to you, even if they are looking at you here, even if they are very attracted to you or they want to be friends with you. At the end of the day, they don't trust you. They don't trust anyone. And so yeah, they just feel very stuck around you. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do here when it comes to you. So let's see what else wants to come through here. Let's get one more card, please. Wow. Aww. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Ah! We have release coming through. So there is this energy here where they want to let go of their past. They don't want to let their past completely rule over them. I think that there's a part here where there's a part of them that wants to reach out to you and they want to talk to you. But at the end of the day, they realize that they have a lot of work, a lot of inner work that they have to do. I think that they are aware of how much their past plagues them. They are aware of how much their past holds them back. And I think that they really do want to work on that. They want to try to release this past. And at the end of the day, you're definitely a factor into why they want to release this past, because they are interested in getting to know you. But if I'm being completely honest with you, if I'm being completely blunt, you are not the biggest factor in them wanting to release their past. At the end of the day, the biggest factor to them that is causing them to want to let go of this past is that they just want to be happy. Group 3, your person wants to be happy, and they're not, quite frankly. They're not happy because they're afraid to talk to people. They're afraid to make new friends. They're afraid to have new lovers. This past of theirs is really standing in front of them, and it's like just this huge roadblock. They can't do anything. They can't get around it, and they just feel stuck, and they don't want to feel stuck anymore. And so, yeah, at the end of the day, you're something that they think about a lot. You're definitely on their mind, but I think that what they think about the most is how they just want to be happy, and they want to be able to overcome their past. So, yeah, I definitely think that they think about you, but they think about this part more than they think about you. So, yeah, at the end of the day, they just realize they have a lot to work on emotionally. They have a lot to let go of, and I think that they are going to try to create those steps to try to start working on themselves. So that's very lovely to see. Hopefully after they work on that, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they're going to come up to you within a week or two and be like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Like, nah. This past here that's weighing on them, it's going to take more than a couple weeks to overcome. I feel like this is going to be months for them, if I'm being honest with you. So, yeah, don't expect this person to completely do a 180 and to try to start talking to you all of a sudden, because that's not going to happen. This person has a lot to work on, but I do think that after they work on this, I do think that they may or may not try to talk to you, okay? So, yeah, be ready for that. Be looking for that, okay? But, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.